Won't get far without my piece of paper. Elephant like a memory. Right. Thank you so much indeed for your very thoughtful Britishisms, which have been extraordinary. Let's bring on a couple of them straight away. What you often get, because English is such a sort of rich language, we have so many quotes, and some of the quotes are absolutely deliberate. So Lynn gave us a plethora of fantastic quotes. She quoted Mark Twain, she quoted Seinfeld, she quoted YouGov, but there are lots of other ones in there as well that are like fake it till you make it. And vocal variety, which is something that was invented in Toastmasters, and yet it's sort of become part of our own language, and it's something that we're now quite comfortable talking about, vocal variety. I'm interested in the pyramid of language. What's that bit at the top is the bit that you hear, and then all the stuff that's underneath. Vocal variety can mean lots of things to lots of people, so it's nice to hear that brought up. What else have we got? Unconscious quotes. I've got a couple here because we do slip them into the language without really realising. Josh gave us a couple. Josh gave us "Silence is golden," and I immediately popped that one into my phone to see where it is. "Silence is golden" is the oldest thing that I've found in this room today. It goes back to ancient Egypt. There's versions of this, yeah, and Thomas Carlyle, the poet, translated it and said, "Silence is golden, speech is silver." And I think there's a little connection between that and saying that you have one mouth and two ears, use them in that proportion. Great, fantastic, especially on a piece about introversion. So, actual Britishisms, the things that I was looking for. Oh yeah, the other good quote was from Neil, of course, who gave us the pub where everybody knows your name. Really quite culturally specific stuff that if you don't know where that's from, you should look it up. It's good stuff. Britishisms. Chris Batts gave us an excellent one. "I struggle to get the motivation." Now, that is your classic. You know, struggle to get your motivation. No, like the rest of us, you're lazy. Richard, yeah, the two Richards. Richard had a little stumble over the piece of paper. He said, "Looking for a professional? Look no further." It's immediately papering over the cracks that we Brits are so good at doing. Richard Stacey, my favourite British joke, which is the secret nuclear bunker in Pilgrim's Hatch, which you went to visit. Is it the Pilgrim's Hatch? If you drive down there, you see these great big signs saying, "Secret nuclear bunker!" Secret nuclear bunker, down here. My word of the day, which is provided by Shaheen, which is quagmire. Quagmire goes all the way back to 1580. Quagmire. He also gave us things like, he gave us so much richness in our language. The sea shanty, and nice little Britishism. The highlight of my day, when it quite clearly was not. Finally, let's have a look at. Bianca gave, and I always am conscious of exaggerations that I do. Fabulous, fantastic. They're not fabulous. They're not really fantastic. Those are extraordinary exaggerations. My speaker of the day is going to be Sunny, who ticked every box that I had. Sunny, a fish out of water. I did rather well. Be yourself. Everyone else has taken, which is of course Oscar Wilde, another great immigrant. Thank you very much.